Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, Tasha C, and I'm doing Love and Hip Hop tonight, episode 11, season 4. I know y'all probably wondering if y'all watch my other videos. Thank y'all, like some all my YouTube buddies, my old and new subscribers. Thank you all. Hugs. Um, well, long story short, if y'all already know the story, because the illness and technical difficulties and other problems, I technically was still doing some work, and of course, I got better right when the semester started. So I'm done with pretty much most of the major stuff, like it was a paper, then we had the journal, and then 5 paper test. So what I'm saying is that I can still do the reviews. It's just y'all gonna get them delayed a little bit later. So if I have time, I might do them tomorrow morning, one or two of them. It might be 2 days. Or to make a long story short, if I don't get all my reviews I'm usually do this week, you will be having the choice. You can see all of this in a marathon because I will be just doing them all Sunday. I ain't got nothing to do Sunday, so I will be pretty much doing them then. So let's get on to this buggery. I just let y'all know, sorry, because review, but that's all the heck it is. It's either I let you go or stay with me. That's all the heck it was. And John knows in the first scene, they had the Lifetime in the last scene. When they got, I guess, to the part where Supposed to Cry, they had the Lifetime music playing in the background that was used for some movie that was similar to the, Lifetime's version of Color Purple or the Women's Abusive Place. Was I don't want to notice that they had all this dramatic music in. Okay. Now, I want to get this out the way first. Let's get rid of Tahiri and her situation. Now, even when he was coming towards her, she already had this look like she look at the watch. Why is he doing this? Even though she had told him the last time we were at the mom's 25th years of being sober, being clean, she said give her the moons and stars. But you still had to be direct with people. I don't care how long you know the, to be direct like you're seeing about moons and stars. And this dude, in his opinion, thanks moves a star. I'm just saying, you gave him the outlet by even going and taking a chance of going to see his mom or whatever, and knowing that he'll be there. And then you had nerves to kind of give him like almost this open opportunity to that he still had a chance with you, or you're still mad at him. I don't know. And the point is, I know most of y'all don't care neither. So he proposes. He gets on knee. Everybody's, you got the family members. Thank you for your proposal. She just like, no, about the bitches and the foundations of hair. This is a respond, blah, blah, blah. And when you did this to me, blah, blah, blah. No, I can't trust you, blah, blah. And, here's Joe and his boys. We're together. We can work on this, in time. So he basically thinks there's still a chance, blah, blah, blah. You wait and they fade. But, like I said, we already had usage of at least 5 minutes of our time lost. We got Joe the next day to see his mom, and, mom's asking how long it's going to keep the ring. To make a little short story, he's just still talking about the aftermath, about the stuff. And, she's saying, when is he going to get back the ring? Because still has the ring. And he says he's going to keep it on a while, so he's waiting, blah, blah. One of the type of conversations, like, how do you feel? Blah, blah, blah. Because, at the end of Terry, when they did that sad music, her sisters, hugged her and just said, call us when you can or when you feel like it. Fast forward, Tahiri goes to the mom's house. And the mom, of course, was trying to reach out to her anyway. And she finally realized a week later that maybe she'd go ahead and talk to Faye. She talks to Faye, and she comes to realization, realize that as far as right now, she had epiphany. Yeah, I said it wrong, but okay. But what I mean is she's finally came to Eureka that now her and Joe don't need to be together. Or just mom was like clearly in, if it's meant to be, just you move on. So, like I said, it was kind of like we had a lot of fillers. These last couple episodes we've been dragging on and stuff, okay? So let's go with the Saigon and Erica situation. Now, again, I'm starting to wonder if are they pretending to be with this whole show we already know is scripted reality, right? Now I'm starting to wonder if he's not mentioned the other baby mama so much also because she refused to side her lane and down the line make a fool of herself on national television. Because now, they suppose he still wants Erica to move in with him. He goes to see the dad. First he goes to see, either before or after, he goes to see Peter Pigpen, and they up there making discussions about, he talking about things for him, he about to move in with Erica, talking about therapy, blah, blah, blah. Peter Pigpen was letting him know about what some of us all mostly thought about her, Tara with that darn yeast infection, supposedly jumpsuit thingamajig, and that blonde hair, and then she has him by, but he's like, I'm married now, so he supposedly realized that Even though she thought she was trying to intimidate me, upset me, she didn't make me upset. Even though he's bringing this up and has to go into details about a horrible outfit, she didn't make me upset. Even though he told us in confessionals last time that he was gonna have a talk with her, she didn't make me upset. Yeah, that's yeah, Peter Pigpen, and so he realized he got to now make it back good with Amina because he's someone indirectly started. I think he's still on the lines, has to accept that Tara has moved on with her life. Okay, and but it was this part was interesting that Saigon was saying this to him was like about him. He was like, is the coochie that good? I know that's not what term what it said, but he was just like, it's more than that. It's more. That's his musical muse, okay, or musical soulmate or whatever. All right. By the way, this is off. I know this is off the subject, but I recently shout out. I watched it. Lovely T. What is 2013, and she does recaps, but she also does a lot of stuff in the news, current events, and stuff like that, and going on entertainment a lot of times. And I didn't know Nia Lee. Now I had the question about. I know she admitted that she had, but I didn't watch the interview, but she had, ass shots a couple years ago. And then you have to wonder, did she stop? Because here she bragging, in free promotion, all you see on the video, Roller Star, you see her ass literally. Because I had to see myself like, is she serious going here doing that stuff? I mean, I believe Late T, because she couldn't show the video because of the content. And yeah, she's up here like this, it's the year 2013 and getting plastic surgery. So I don't know if this butt was before she started recording or after she started recording, So here she's showing the results of showing like, the little incision right here and here's the doctor free promotion. I don't know why that was weird I just felt like that was a weird place to be having. I mean, I know people be filming before they go into the surgery rooms and stuff, or they be taking off or whatever procedure, but it just seemed kind of weird, to do something there, letting you come to him, he does a good job, and she like shouting out, so she probably got a good ass discount or got, the ass plump, pump free. So yeah, so that's what Nia Lee's doing with her life now. Okay, next, so like I said, Saigon goes to see Erica's dad. And Erica's dad, she, like I said, he chickened out once he got pregnant. Even though they agreed to get, to have this baby on purpose, he chickened out supposedly. Like I said, they stories, okay. He ends up seeing the dad, and to me, the dad was a little too calm. And I do believe, I hope they didn't pay this man some extra coins or something like that. Pay him to sit here and pretend like he's so calm, or just, even if this whole situation is real in the first place, okay? So he's basically letting him know I'm ready to be a father. And and the dad just let him know back in the day, switch between the father and business. The time of your child, you're gonna be there for the child, blah 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 blah, and be my daughter, something, one of them type of conversation. But he was just cool. All he asked is, I want my son to be in a, give him my child, all that I can, and him to have the best, and him to have his parents have the best relationship, so they should move in together. And his father was like, okay, cool. It could be this response too. Dad could be listening to Downhole Blues and stuff like that. Or what's that song? I be stroking. You never know. I'm just saying. I know I said it before, but songs along them cameras. Al Green, Love Hands. You just don't know what he's singing. Or Free the Fire. I mean, you don't know not what he's singing, but you don't know if he, Daddy got a life too, because I don't know if the mom is there or if anybody else is there. But he may want to walk around and in his underoos and shit, but and drink some beer. I don't know. I'm just saying he may want her. He's taking the option of, well, I can finally get some time to myself. So we don't know, but yeah. So they got them filming Saigon and Erica, Jean Grey, okay? And you thinking they already moved in. It's supposed to be for his recent video. And he said he's got his family together. But again, I thought you had a daughter who is 1 month older than her brother that you got from Erica Grey, okay? So they talking, and oh my gosh. I don't know why this reminds me of this, or she may know saying with the Chipotle thing. The reason why I said is when she basically said, I want to move in and stuff, because he wants to move in, and she's like, she wants to be in a committed relationship, okay? And he first got this look on his face, like the Scooby-Doo look and stuff, right? And then all of a sudden he said, the only vagina I want to look at or be in or whatever, or beat up or whatever, or is the one my son came out of. And she's just like, oh, and whatever, and they hugged and he's petting her. So he's claiming he hasn't had sex in a long time. That could be 2 days with him. You don't know. And he wants to, start having relations with her again. So I'm just saying that she felt fine about him saying a comment such as that. Oh my gosh, this song was horrible, dude. You on Entourage? Where'd you a couple of shows a day to get you all right on there? I mean, I didn't watch all the season after Entourage, but I've seen a couple. I seen the ones when he was on there. Okay, so some of them in afterwards. I'm just saying, dude, your skills ain't that damn bad. Come on now, bro. So in scene. Next, what else we had to talk about? Amina made a guest appearance on her own damn show. Her being one of the main characters, not her own show, because we all know Mona got them puppet strings. Her and Peter, like I said, Peter later on decides that he's trying to make everything about Amina. Amina actually has a studio apartment, and he already had mentioned before a couple episodes ago that they should go apartment shopping with 2 bedrooms. So was that Tara? I don't know. I'm confused. It doesn't matter anymore. So him and Amina goes to shop. Nothing about you don't hear nothing about in the last couple episodes. It's just nobody's talking more about. They don't show, unless they're going to show in the last episode about her filming, her and her sitting here like As Much Love Says, like this, and this, just this, and this. You don't see nothing along them lines, okay? They go on apartment shopping, and the woman's there, they're looking at the view too. When they go to the second bedroom, he's thinking about a studio. Homegirl lets him know right in there. Oh, what about babies? He's thinking, oh, maybe my boys coming over here. Then she tells him, no, I meant me and you about having a child. And of course, she had a confessional. Why would he not think I want to have kids? This is a case assessment, y'all. I don't even feel like going into this. I haven't been in school that long enough where I got my match in clinical psychology as far as what could be said about this. Never mind. Okay, but like I said, she's still getting hold and she's being used for this storyline, whether it's true or not. And her talent, like I said last time, I'm like, why put music in the damn title? We ain't gonna focus on music as being one of the concepts of the show. It's getting annoying as hell, So, anyways, she talks into the room. The woman's going downstairs do the paperwork. Is y'all guessing, or is it just me that y'all may think is an Amina's name? If this really shows where she getting the paperwork, is it Amina's name? I'm just saying. So, when they talk about, of course, he want to sit here and say, oh no, I don't want to think about kids right now. And he made a confession. He already got a bunch of kids already, and he couldn't afford probably past the first one the way he be talking sometimes, But with all the kids he has, he can't afford another one, and then he gets shocked about her response as well. She's shocked at his response. So it's just, yeah. So, anyways. He basically tells her, I already been through this with this chain reaction with somebody named Erica and Tara, somebody else before that. So I don't know if he has kids with all 3 of these women or not. But and there's some other ones that may not be that he has not claimed or that he has not put on the show, whatever, or brought up. And she gets upset. So she's basically like, well, tell the the sales, sales lady, I guess she's over the apartments, whatever, about the paperwork. She was saying, well, tell her the reason why, you don't want to sign for this apartment. So of course, she's like, oh, hell no, I ain't signed for this. So she ends up, not signing for the apartment. And, she walks off. So she said basically, like, I may be here, may not, who knows, one of the type of things. Next scene. So we got Tara and we got Yandy, and they meet up. Yandy, and you notice, has not brought up recently anything more about Mercedes, because I cannot pronounce his name, and I don't feel like trying to mispronounce his name. And her and Tara talk, and Tara saying how she's moving her life and how, how she felt good, or how she felt like, and Yandy knowing she should be lying her ass off and just, encouraging her to look like, Little Kim's a clone, or, another combination. This wasn't a Bonnie Blue that said she looked like a black Wonder Woman. It was something she said on the lines, but I'm just saying she looked like a superhero, okay? And I don't know if she's still dating the guy or not, or whatever. But she's just saying, she's on the process of moving her life and trying to get on, blah blah, with them speeches. She got Yandy crying, talking about, you have to look at these relationships, they make us stronger as a person, blah blah blah. So they cry, have a cry on Wham. Next scene. And yeah. Then we got the other scene. We're gonna get repeat first. Then we're gonna get to the sin and the love triangle, rectangle, octagon, whatever you want to call it, oval, situation with Rich, Sin, and Erica. So we got Pigpen in the last scene again. He is waiting around the bushes. I don't know why I feel like saying that. It's a remix of Checking Around the Closet, but he's always high in the bushes, got them shades on, about to pop out on Tara's ass, at least in this series. So she's jogging, she's on her way back. I guess maybe she must jog at a certain time, or he's been watching her clear enough, or maybe she told producers, this is the time I come, y'all come and wait there. With his shades, and you can see he got the Young Money Cash, whatever the shirt on, whatever that son Corey must have got for him. I'm just saying, it just stood on me for some reason. But he talks, and now we had the sad music because he realized she's ready to move on. And if he cares anything about her, he's gonna go. He never realized he heard so much, even though we heard this in the first or second episode. He realized in order to mature and grow up, that he has to let her go and have her life. So he was like, even though he felt sad that he thought he was gonna be able to at least have keys to the house again to see his sons, blah blah blah. We all heard this speech before. Like, he's supposed to let her go, and they live and we leave. That was supposed to be the last scene. Now let's get to this mess with like I said, with Erica, Sid, and Rich. First, we didn't see how Erica and Sid got together as far as making a backup, but she just going somewhere supposedly as Erica's place with rose petals, and you see all this extra effects and whatever because she's got her dress and supposed to throw a party. Now, shout out to B Ashley B that usually one of my subscriber comments about this stuff. She also pointed out about some of the things like the Instagram photo, for example. She had close up that the last episode, Erica had sin on her nails and rhinestones the last time she met Rich, and she ended up saying that it can never it can never be blah blah blah. But I did pay attention after this, and I think I added in the last comment last week. Now, she didn't get on the rhinestone for sin, but you notice she got Rich name or tattoo on her body. You see what? So, anyways, they go to this party, and Sin just wants to be 100% loyal and asking her, at the party and stuff like that, do you still love Rich, blah blah blah. And Erica, I don't think even really answers the question, or she kind of ducks and dodges, like, I'm only here for you, Sin. I'm only here for you. Let me do my fake tears. Only here for you. Blah, blah, blah. Something along the question line. Then fast forward. I think it was the other scene where they're at the party. I probably skimmed a scene, but who the heck cares? Like I said, this is just redundant. I'll be glad. Do I still have the New Year horns where I can horn? I'll just be sitting here like the rest of y'all, just ready for this to end. Okay. So she ends up, she has this party, but since that already, she has, when she talks to her friend about, still about what happened. She told Sin about the kiss, whatever. And, she realized that Sin actually cared for her because she fought for her. So that's why she wanted to be in Sin's corner. Even though she still wanted to get with Rich a little bit afterwards until she had to fight for him. And that's why Rich wanted her as opposed to the other chick because, they both love drama, draws them to each other. So, anyways, y'all, she's having this promotional party for her second book. But did any of y'all know about her first book? Okay, I'll wait. Anyway, so let's get into this so-called party. Now, she didn't know Rich was supposed to be coming, even though she invited him, because after the argument, she told him, like, I don't want you no more. I tried to tell you several months more, blase, blase. She hosts the party. She's first talking to Erica. He's first talking to Erica, whatever. And, they just, hi, buddy, blah, 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 whatever. She was surprised he came. Or something along the lines, because, I think I was doing some homework. And here comes Sin, because, she invited Sin, of course, on cue. And, of course, she's questioning. She decides to tell Rich, hi, how you doing, blah, 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 making sure there ain't nothing going bad wrong. So she decides to talk to Rich on the side. And she's just like telling him, like, you need to respect the boundaries. I still think you're in cornball. She still kept saying cornball. Now, unless they added and said something past there, then he was in confessional state. He was about to get on. We already know Rich since the first season he appeared on Love and Hip Hop. By the way, he wants about. I know I'm repeating this again, but this is not surprising that he is a hothead and has some issues. Sorry about the shaking. That's because I'm hitting the laptop. So again, he's calling everything from mayor or a bride. How does he know this? Sin and Joe Chipotle. Did they one time, or did Erica tell him this? That she questioned it the first time he met her. I'm confused. Why does he know that she keeps calling Mr. Chipotle? So why does he know that she's Miss Chipotle? Mr. Chipotle, I don't know. So he's calling everything about a bride. I think he's, because Eric had sat in front of them because, of course, the guy he up, I think, told her suck his dick. I think he just went off, but I just remember when he talked, I mean, for about 1 minute straight. And then, of course, Eric had to stand up and, I think he walks outside and Erica walks by. No, he walks up at first. Sin's like, well, I don't care. Well, was that supposed to hurt me? And then Erica goes after him. And this is why Rich, with his dumb ass, decides to do this. This is why he's calling his kissing, because he knows, I think he did this to get Sid's attention. And he just like this, just grabbing Erica by, like this, just forcing kiss her, like, don't, can't miss me, Erica, stop playing. Stop playing, it's just such a kind of disturbing. But she's not pulling away. I'll just say this is, did she pull away a little bit? I mean, she was, but by that time, even if she was trying to pull away, here comes Sin on time and just like, I ain't accept this, blah 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 blah. So she, I think, walks back into the club and Erica's like, about to go after her, and Rich let me know, come to the apartment, you got the key or whatever, to ring up or what's up. Erica's just shot, fast forward, whatever, right? Now, this is the part that lets you know, like, she still wants Rich or whatever, or Sin could be possibly just a decoy, whatever, whether it's scripted or not. Now, the next scene where we got Erica, who sounds like the exact same person who was singing the song over the track before it was given to her. And so she's in the studio, and you could tell already they looking like smiling as if nothing happened. And she's just like, now what's wrong, what you did the other night, right? That wasn't nice. And he's just like, what do you mean? Because, like I said, he went as far as telling her, I lent you to you, blah, 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 all that stuff, and then said all that stuff that be blurred out. And she's sitting here like, now, Rich, don't do that. And then he's like, come here, you're wrong, fake that ass, some shit. And she's, no, really? Oh, then she sits in his lap. you have to stop playing. I mean, they still talk, but she has this biggest smile on her face, okay? Just this big ass smile. So she kind of indirectly ain't gonna tell the cameras, but it's almost like she got turned on like the same way he got turned on, like I said, for them acting up, okay? So then she sit in the studio and she's still giggling, laughing like, we're gonna have to make another contract, because that way to say that, we can't be up here, which is business, okay? You mean business, and blah, blah. And they just play around like he's going to get one room instead of two. We can do double beds or something like that. And it just ends like that. Like, you still know there's a chance possibly of something happening. And that's how we end this particular episode, because there really wasn't much going on, y'all. Like I said, hopefully, the next episode looks like we're going to be fighting. That's what probably should be called. We fight. We fighting, bitch. We fighting. That's what we call. But anyway, y'all, I hope you have a pleasant evening, pleasant week, and pleasant night. And I definitely will see you in the next video. Like I said, y'all be seeing me. You may be a couple days delayed with the other ones, but y'all definitely, because I refuse, based on the previous, will not go without doing Real House of Atlanta or, of course, Blood, Sweat, and Heels, y'all. And be, my other videos. So y'all be seeing them. They're just going to be delayed a couple days. All right, y'all have a wonderful night. See y'all next time.